Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Gray here. We're back. It's day number 370 of the free-to-play account series in Marvel Future Fight. I hope you're all doing fantastic today. Thanks so much for coming and hanging out with me and my dog. Morning. We got another crazy live stream lined up for you today. I don't even know if you guys are going to be able to handle it, frankly. I'm going to be real with you guys. This could be the one that just puts you over the edge with how crazy this is going to be. We're going to talk about the patch notes. God dang, settle down, everybody. Calm me. We're going to be good. It's going to be good. No, we're going to talk about the patch notes, guys. We're going to look at a couple things. I'm going to talk about these update cycles, how they work, what they mean. Do they suck? Yes, they do. I'm not talking very loud, Emily, but I'm not going to lie. I'm not feeling great still, boyos. But let me know if it's really bad and you can't hear me, and I'll either turn something up or speak up. Yeah, but before we get into any of that, what up, Alfie? What up, Emleba? What's going on, dude? What's up, Peter? Thanks for hanging out, man. It's good to see you. What's up, Doom? What's happening, brother? Thanks for being here. KT3, Goat. What's up, boyos? Good to see you, man. Viru, what's happening, bro? You timeline battle legend. I see you up there. Did you lose? Because you were like rank 4, dude. Like, you were above me, I think, actually, in timeline battle. We're right in the same place, honestly. Who else we got hanging out here? Anybody else up here? INL, what's up, dog? Good to see you, man. And I think that's everybody in chat. What's happening? What's up, Earl? What's up, Michael? What's going on, guys? Yeah, we're going to get into it. Let's grab some free stuff first. What do you say? KT3, that rift was a stinker. You baited me into it. I'm just kidding. I like super needed it, so gracias. We had so much energy, dude, and I was going to get it lingering into stream again and blah, 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 blah. That's gross. That glass is dirty. I need a new water glass, man. That one's like a day or two deep. It's got them fingy pins all over it. All right, let's move on here. What's going on in the shop, boys? It doesn't matter because we keep finding tier 4 materials, dude. It was like, that was wild. I spent out all those tokens. We had like 800 tokens. Spent them all, man. It's crazy. Just tier 4 mats. All right, moving on to the Alliance. What's up, unique person? What's going on, dude? Hope you're doing well, man. What's up, Ron? What's up, Stark Gaming? How you guys doing? Let's check in. Let's donate. Good deal. Boom, use 1 million gold. Check. We can do that. Let's see. Hey. That's nice. Nice. Tokens. And we need... Feathers are still low. Thing about feathers right now is I'm not really doing anything to get them. We're like just, it's really passive, our feather generation. I don't do the, y'all, I've done the epic quest missions for feathers maybe like 5 times in 6 months. Like 5 entries, by the way, not 5 times clearing them all out. Pardon me, I gotta take care of my nostril. But yeah, I think we just keep going, bam. Keep stacking up the black antimatter because I know we are going to need plenty more of that before this thing is over. For all these native tier 2s, we still have plus uniforms and all that jazz, so we'll keep it coming. Plus, I always keep I keep paying it out, man. I keep using it for support, so it's kind of like just give and take. There's no real gains here except for the tokens, which are fantastic. Because we'd be farming up them tier 4 mats. All right, Who was that? What was that? I don't know. I got rid of it before I could even see on accident. See what we got in here. Just some basics. Let's snatch them up. We got to do those, upgrade some emblems here soon. We got a lot of gold. We're creeping up towards a... We're going to talk about this. That's the whole how we gonna cope thing. We'll talk about what we're going to do over the next couple weeks to kind of deal with this lull we may have here. Yeah, in the game. So... Anyhow, we got our alliance all done. We got our emblem stuff. Let's check the inbox. Dude, shout out to the alliance. You guys are better than I mean, you guys are crazy. You guys are wild. I got a legendary chest. You guys took first place. Holy smokes, man. You guys are crazy. Shout out to you guys. A couple people asking about spots in the alliance. It is full right now. Everyone's active, logging in, and it is full. You can get in touch with INL. Nice. Some more Soul of the Foul team, dude. And a 3-star artifact. Very nice. You can get in touch with INL or just shout out in the Alliance chats, and I'm going to try and get in touch with the guys about scoping in there if people are still looking. But yeah, we're full up in House of Grey for right this moment, and I'll guys poke if I can. I know you still got lead, right, for Grey Ops? Just want to make sure. And I don't know, yeah, whatever the best way is to get a hold of you if that's the case. Maybe let us know. Whatever's easy for you, for people to get some alliance spots. We've got Carbonadium from the check-in. You guys think we're getting tier 5 soon? Because this is a lot of tier 4 mats, boys. A lot, but hey, don't catch me complaining. 5,140,000 gold. Heck yeah, Alliance Conquest, let's go. I guess this doesn't matter. All the VIPs out there are like, yeah, Alliance Conquest looking stinky. Nice, there you go. Yeah, you can just tag INL if you're looking for a spot in Grey Ops. And then we've also got Hostas we can get a hold of in Discord, who also has an alliance and takes some people from the stream as well. So let me know and let us know if you're looking for an alliance. I'll try and get back to the people that asked me in Discord too. I've been busy, no surprise, and feeling like doo-doo. So I haven't really been as jolly on the spot with things. But hey, that's all right. We're all just going to deal. It's no big choice here. We got a couple more characters that need, let's see, there are a few. Don't know if there's any speed types that fit what I'm looking for. I don't think so. Because yeah, we get, oh no, Korath. That's gonna be it. And no, Viper's done. Darkhawk's done. They're all done. I really wish you could sort the upgrade available thing here. That would be really nice. Anyhow, Korath bios just in case we want to rank the dude up. Rest of this can wait. Don't need to bother you guys with it. Let's grab this out of here. Hey, greetings, agents. Cosmic Invasion hype or whatever. We're going to talk about all this stuff, so no need to read it here. And some BAM to celebrate the Cosmic Invasion update with a coupon code, it looks like, for the web shop. That's your jam. Not, you can just grab some BAM. All right, we'll get into all this in just a sec. Let's jump over to the forums. What's up, the Gotch? What's going on, dude? How are you, man? It's good to see you. Hey, I'm like, I know you. Let's see here. We're going to jump over to the forums, boys. Let's take a look at these patch notes. Ah, there we go. Looks good. Nice. All right, greetings, agents. This is CM Fragment of Marvel Future Fight. In this patch, you'll meet the successor of the Nova Corps and a warrior of the Guardians of the Galaxy arriving from a special dimension known as the Marvel Cosmic Invasion. Okay, yeah, that is a weird name for that dimension, isn't it? New Tier 4 advancements and uniforms for those guys. Please download it. It'll be good, we swear. Here you go, 2 new uniforms. And was there anything else? I'm like being a smarty pants now. No, everything's pretty standard. You can see the times for wherever you are. Just translate this to your time zone. For when the patch goes live, and it is a rolling patch, no downtime or anything like that. So we've got Richard Ryder here, and I'm not gonna like go through every ability on these uniforms, guys. It's really easy to kind of sum up, in my opinion, what we see on paper here, and basically that is these guys are getting a support upgrade. They're actually losing some abilities. Alex and Beast both talked about that. Phi Lavelle is going to be losing the skill damage, bonus damage support. Some people used it for null in PvP, in Timeline Battle. Excuse me, Team Battle Arena, not Timeline Battle. But Phi Lavelle is getting an upgrade to her support for PvE. For support for PvE. She'll now have basic attacks and boss damage by 45%. Which is kind of nice, but unfortunately it is restricted to universal types. And if I'm not mistaken, you guys can help me out. We've got Sif with the boss damage, we've got Scubio with the boss damage, and we've got Enchantress with damage to boss types. Is there anyone else who has damage to boss types? I don't know. It's kind of a limited support, so I guess there's some value there, but we do have several supports that can apply this, but most of them are limited to specific types. So we'll see where this applies in like Alliance Battle if it does, and also World Boss. She is an alien, so likely gonna be, I have to check the supports. I didn't think of that. She gonna plug right in as a support for your alien. Oh no, because it's universal types only. So who she's even gonna support? Maybe somebody. Like I said, I'd have to pull it up, and I don't think I can even Let's see. Let's see if I can pull this up with something even remotely close to current. Let's see. Alien. Yeah. Like, that's probably gonna be better than Yondu with no artifact? Maybe, right? I mean, it is. It is better. Or like Alien Hero? I don't know. She'll fit in somewhere with this. I have a feeling I could have scoped it out and I didn't. I don't have an excuse. But she'll probably be somewhere in the Alliance battle meta. If not, yeah, Alien... yeah, Alien Female's off limits. Yeah, because she's Universal only. So yeah, I think it's just that one day. And then, yeah, Universal Female, I'd have to compare her to other supports and stuff anyways. Doesn't matter. And then, sorry to bounce around, but this is kind of, they're very, like... It's not that these are bad. I think these are both going to be okay upgrades. And, of course, this is just paper for Nova, so we'll see how he does in PvP. But these are basically just upgrades to their uniforms, new looks, and new skills. And that's boring. And I think that's the problem. It's not that these aren't okay upgrades, it's that it's two supports, so it's not gonna feel crazy. And it's like Magic when they did the crossover. She transformed, she looked like the game, which they do here, but she had like the two forms. She was good in PvP. She like applied more. You could use the crossover more. Richard Ryder is gonna be an amazing support with the artifact. I don't know who has a 6-star. Sound off if you got a 6-star Richard Ryder. Oh, better. Anyways, if you've got a 6-star Richard Ryder artifact, that gives him what? I think it's like 65% increased damage to supervillains plus 40% ignore dodge. So he's gonna get used places as a support. We'll see how he actually plays in PvP, guys. I don't know, man. He's got penetration, 85% penetration. He does have the iframe ignore on the 3. I will say though, I don't know what was happening in that video Alex showed, but he was just getting like guard broken or rocked or whatever, and his autoplay was not using 3 or was really struggling to pull it off. So hopefully that changes. I've never had this character, right? So never tried him in PvP. Does have invincible, super armor, and increased basic defense by 100% on the 3, but no heal. The heal is on the 5, so he's got to pop the 5 to heal, and then he's got another buff over here. So we'll just have to see how his performance goes in PvP. No revive, no immortality, obviously, so I don't know. We'll see. But these two, I think, are going to be support. I got a sneeze coming on. Support upgrades. I never sneeze on stream. What the F? Have you guys ever seen me sneeze? I wonder if it's because these lights are right in my eyes. Anyways, whoa, I can't ever remember sneezing on a live stream, which is just like just absolutely weird. Absolutely weird. Anyhow, moving on. So yeah, big support buff here with the artifact especially. He's going to be impactful. We'll see how he does in PvP. I think the uniform looks silly, but that doesn't matter. Phyla-Vell looks dope to me. As far as her aesthetics go, we'll see how the skills go. Looks like it'll probably fit in somewhere for something. I will be skipping these at least till 50% discount because as a free-to-play, that's just the right thing to do here. There's no way either of these... I mean, first of all, Richard Ryder for me is basically a freaking like 8,000, you know, a 7,000 crystal investment. So that's a no-go for me personally. But he is very good. Anyways, I don't want to make... That's the thing. I didn't want to make it sound like this update was really, really bad. It's just gonna be boring because there's not a lot to test or feel or do here. They're support characters. So we'll see how it goes. And just for the sake of covering everything, Phyla-Vell did get some improvements to her kit for PvE, guys, but it is pretty bad. It does not like she look like she's gonna be a rock star with it. She could do damage. I don't know, like she might actually do some damage. She does have accumulation. She has what? Some buffs, all attack defense type stuff, but nothing, you know, no alliance battle cancels. She just doesn't look like, or that's not true. She has like what? Burn, paralysis. So she's got a couple, but yeah, nothing crazy. She's obviously not decked out to be an alliance battle meta. but I think they'll both fit in somewhere as supports. The tier 4s look boring. Boring tier 4s, but sure, whatever. What you gonna do? Chain hit damage, sure, I guess. So she'll just do some more damage. And then, yeah, damage to targets with higher max HP and decreased damage from targets with lower max HP. So we'll see. It's just boring. It's fine. This might be effective. Hard to say. The thing, yeah, like, you know, Alex, I think he said something about this too in his video, that Richard Ryder's HP is actually like decent, I think he said. I caught it out of the corner of my ear. But even with that, you know who else has decent HP? Every other PvP character. So is Richard Ryder going to have higher max HP than anyone that matters? I don't know, but we'll find out. And then if you guys were seriously bothered by Ultron from this last update, well, fear not, boyos, because major changes incoming for Ultron. The leader skill names for Ultron Modern, Ultron Prime Avengers Age of Ultron, Ultron Mark 1 Avengers Age of Ultron, and Ultron Mark 3 Avengers Age of Ultron have been updated in certain languages. So you guys can just, you know, put all those fears aside about Ultron not being good enough. Now his skills will have their languages corrected. Okay, some issue with the craft system. It was just displaying the numbers wrong. It was displaying 1 instead of 5. Fix something with Marvel Boy and World Boss Ally. There was some bug, some issue, and that's it, guys. Okay, that's the uniforms. Let's see how they look. Let's see how the skills look like. And like I said, I think the supports are going to fit in somewhere, but yeah, I don't have high hopes I know for that tier 4 for either of them. I'm just saying, like, I don't. Ooh, we'll see. I don't think they're meant to be combatants. I think they're meant to be supports. I think they might have some limited uses in combat, but mostly they're gonna be supports. All right, starting the event cycle, guys. Let's rip through these really quick. There are some new spending events. I'll leave those up to you guys to check out. You can go to the forums and look at them. There's this chest, this thing. Beast mode also goes over these purchases. I don't know if Alex did, but check those guys out if you want to go over the purchasable stuff. We are going to look at what is coming for everybody. The free events. Greetings, agents. This is Sam Franklin of Marvel Future Fight. The first growth event will be held in celebration of Marvel Future Fight times Marvel Cosmic Invasion, and I'll just say this right now, what I think this means. I think we're getting 3 weeks for this freaking update cycle, and we are going to get 2 cycles of kind of like major events or whatever, and this is the first cycle of major events. I don't think this is referring to another Cosmic Invasion update. I hope it is. Could be. It could be. I think it's just that this is like round 1 of events, and then they're going to do another round of events. We'll see. Meta for what, GOAT? 1 day of ABL and some ABX, maybe, but not as a combatant. You guys actually think she's gonna hit hard enough to do anything? You guys are freaking me out over here in chat. You're freaking me out. Anyways, I think we're just gonna get some events for Cosmic Invasion, but I hope I'm wrong. That's just my speculation. I hope I'm wrong, and we get another like full event. Nihilist, you know, I just don't think it lines up, right? A Nihilist GBR, more uniforms, She-Hulk. It could be a banger. But what rewards are we getting from the GBR, right? So maybe we get a Nihilist World Boss Legend. Who knows? We could. It could be anything. I prefer to speculate on the safe side and say this is going to be more events. Yeah, first event. You can see right here. It's just kind of like update celebration, first event. We'll see. All uniforms are discounted. There you go. A couple people ask about that. I always lose track of the cycles. Right now is when the next, actually, I don't know if it's right now. Are they all discounted right now? 210? Yeah, they're all discounted right now. So you can get your uniforms at 40% off. We got a growth bonus mission, and a lot of people talking about this. This runs till 3-3. That's going to be March 3rd. So we're looking at a 3-week cycle here, and this is how we kind of know. Because you don't leave growth bonus missions for these characters lingering into the event cycle for other characters is basically why people are convinced, and I think rightfully so, that we're going to have 3 weeks here. We get this check-in here. This is nice. It's 7 days. It's very good rewards. Make sure you get them. Hero Pursuit is happening. Run around the board, roll the dice, get some rewards. Gold bonus mission, very nice, easy to complete. Get some team up collection tokens. World boss unlocks are 50% discounted. So if you're trying to do any unlocks with crystals for world boss, you can do that now, if and you want. They do run this on Anniversary and Black Friday, so if you want to wait, you can get credit towards the crystal spending event then. We're doing this, but totally up to you. Ranked battle for Richard Rider, crystals for the reward. We will probably see one for Phyla-Vel as well, excuse me, in part 2 of this update. Oh, take a deep breath here. Hey, is it really Doom? Nice, man. Nice, bro. Remind me. We'll shout it out. Oh, had to let that pass. Feeling poopy. Let's see. We got some surprise gifts coming. Some black antimatter, some North Stone. We got a special pass. It's extra sticky sweet. You get a CTP. You get some tier 4 mats. You get an Odin's Blessing chest. This is actually really nice. Not my favorite way to get these things, but hey, not even trying to complain. These are just kind of boring because they're just like, you're just getting these. Just play the game. Do that. Click accept every day on this thing and you get that. And then Artifact Growth Support Event, you can get the 1 to 6 star chests and actually gamble for artifacts if you're looking to do that, since you cannot do that any other time. And also unequip cost. But this won't start until the 14th. There's a couple events that linger. Let's see, that one's on the 10th. Anyways, don't. If you want to see the dates that things are starting, the best way to do it is this little, there it is. This little magnifying glass up here in the upper right of your home screen. It'll show you all the events that are running, how long they've got, when new events start. This is actually missing some of the new events that it should be counting down to, like the ones that don't start till the 14th. But anyways, good way to keep track of events if you didn't know about it. All right, we're gonna let that fill up because it's gonna go quick. Hero Pursuit, we will do later. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, you just get a tier 2 character. Look at that. Actually, Sanji, dude, before I forget, freaking funny story, dude. You guys are supposed to be watching out for me. You guys are supposed to be making sure we're not terrible. What happened? What happened, you guys? Where are my eyeballs at? I'm just kidding, but this is really bad, you guys, if you didn't know that. It's a whole, like, 5% all attack that we're missing off of this Brock, which is so dumb. And we're also missing a large amount of attack just from this thing, dude. What is going on here? What is this? Yay, where's my relay? Relay that stuff, bro. Mess around. Yeah. Relay that right on up there. There we go. Ooh. That'll help a little bit. It's not a ton, but it's fun. Yeah, I went back, man. Yeah. No, I don't know why I said that. We could do better with Ares, but I just didn't have time. So I tried like once or twice. Didn't go super. Yeah. So there you go. Okay. Maybe. I gotta read what that does. What does that do? Do I normally have that checked? I don't even know. We can do it. Why don't I see quick enhance in here? So weird, man. It's so weird. That option just isn't there. Like, you may not, sir. Sir. Calm down. You may not do that from this menu. What is this? Not even gonna tell me what it is. Oh, is it just for like these? Yeah, but then won't it use this to do it? Or what does it use? Scared to click the button. Yeah, I think that just makes it choose these automatically. I don't know what it uses. Yeah. You can select what it uses. Interesting. Take a look. Oh. Oh. Nice. Yeah, I just never bothered to do this. There you go. Nice. Thanks, dude. Nice. That'll save you a couple seconds. I mean, I just wasted them figuring out, but, well, you know, you never know. Hey, what's our inventory look like? I didn't clean house or nothing. We might get bricked. We're going to try and make it through the stream without touching that. We'll see how it goes. Anyways, guys. Yeah, ranked tournament's over. GG. Congratulations to little bro on winning. You have plenty of time, guys, to spend your tokens if you still have them, but I do not think we get any more tokens. This is it. Finito. And that's it. There you go. Nice. So, you know what? Let's just do it right now. Two things. One, really quick, watch this. You're going to get 1 CTP, 2 Odin's Blessings, 200 crystals, 260 crystals if you have Richard Rider, possibly more, 300 Life Seed, 240 Carbonadium, and 240 Soul of the Faltine, all by participating in the events this week. So, it's not just the uniforms. They really did give us some extra events here. There is a lot of juice. So, if you're feeling down about the uniforms or whatever, which, I don't know, I'm not, I suppose. It's just the 3 weeks that bothers me the most. That's a lot of good stuff. So log in and get your good stuff, man. That's pretty sweet. All right, guys, moving on. Let's go ahead and wish we had boost point and energy. We're going to wish we had. We're going to do Robust Legend. Let's just do it. Nah, I think it's Thanos Day. I think it's the Thanos Day. I had to guess. Bump her up to stage 9 for the big guys. And let's go. What do you got for a striker? Oh, Black Widow? Sure. Why not? Strike away. We'll strike. What's up, Judy? What's up, LH? What's up, Damien? What's going on, bro? What's up, Wayne? What's happening, dude? Who else do we miss? It's been a minute. What's up, Giga Chad? What's going on, dude? Good to see you. I don't know if I missed anyone else. Icon, what up, dude? Good to see you guys. All right, I think we got him. I think we got him. Bam. All right, let's go. Did I really go? No. Back the stream up. Did I? I thought I did you and Sanjeev at the same time. Well, if I did, that's criminal. And it just shouldn't be like that, man. I think we should put in a ticket, goat. No way. No way. You guys are just trolling me. There's no way, not no how. Oh, Mephisto, you got... Oh, Toe. You got to get out of there. I'm always like standing in that. Nice. What's up, Agasio? How you doing, man? Wow, that I don't even know. That was on the fly guessing how to say that. That was rowdy. Here, wait, Mephisto, check it out. Try again. Go. There it is, man. You got it. Sanji's over here killing me. Don't worry about it. It's no big deal. No big deal. Gotta wait for boost points and energy. What up, Sanji? What up, Goat? What's going on, guys? Thanks for coming and hanging out. Let's go. Oh, let's go. Come on. Yo, what up, Marvel Excelsior? What's going on, man? I would not use Strange. Do we have to use Strange? Because that's why, if I'm not. I'm just waiting for Nick Fury, man. Like, why put myself through the... We've got a couple days to get Nick Fury. You know what I'm saying? We're on what? Stage 14, about to go into leadership. So yeah, we can literally use him here. We can use him here. I mean, where's our boy Nick at? It really is crazy. I think I want to make sure I'm not exaggerating, but I'm not. You can use him here. What's after this? Let's see. Oh, it's right there. Right here. Bam. What is this? Male. Looks like Nick Fury. Hero. Superhero. Human. Looks like Nick Fury. Where are we going? Who else? Let's try Corvus. Why not? What you got? requirements. We've got male, Nick Fury. We've got human, Nick Fury. We've got superhero, human, Nick Fury. Wow. It's like crazier than I thought, dude. I'm losing it, guys. I'm so tired and just feel so crappy. I took a bunch of medicine. That's good, man. Oh boy, you're kind of dreamy. Nick Fury. Nick Fury, what is this, dude? It's all Nick Fury, man. The whole world is Nick Fury's. Everything is just a bunch of Nick Furies layered together. So there you go, that's why. I'm not pushing right now. Oh golly, I'm terrible, bro. I need a Nick Fury in my corner. I could do that, goat, but I don't want to. Thank you. All right, let's see here. Storm's turn. You have a striker? Probably. Is it terrible? Golly, if you could just even see the striker you had equipped. Am I missing it? Wouldn't that be so nice? Is it right here somewhere? Without leaving this screen, can I see it? Are you in here? Are you hiding in here, striker? All right, man. So be it. Yeah, exactly, LH. That's why I think that is the way to go. And that's why I think that is where that insight is going to go as well. Ding. You get another insight. Do you put it, do we make a mighty or do we split them up? I kind of feel like with PvE, if we go that route, we can like split them up. I don't think we need the mighty for PvE until later. That crazy talk? I mean, obviously a mighty is better. That's not the question. The question is it better to split up the power? Do we work on making our first PvP mighty insight? Or do we split it up and give another support our next tier 4, if we do another tier 4 support or whatever, you know, the idea. Always split them? You think split them? Nice. I like that. I didn't realize that was such a locked in answer. Is that in all cases? Or just well, yeah, no, that is not. So just PvE? Because in PvP, depending on your situation and what you're trying to do, like in my case, I'm glad I made that mighty with the liberation for PvP. But that's just because I really wanted it for timeline battle pushing. Right? So, yeah. Oh God, we are dying. Oh, no, I wanted to pause it. Oh my God. We beat the game. You guys, we beat the game. You guys know Storm got immortality in this update? Because I did not. I did not. Yeah, no. That makes a lot of sense, though, splitting them up for PvE. And even in PvP, now that I have that one liberation, I might reassess. Because as we move into... Well, in PvP, is it just flat out different? Because in PvP... the top procs are more valuable, right? You guys are seeing this, right? That Storm literally survived that with 1 HP. Okay, I'm just making sure we're all seeing that correct. I'm scared to like swap back to her because she's gonna die. Holy, man. Holy smokes. Nice. Not nice. Not nice. Anti-nice. Yeah, right? I like that. Okay, that makes sense. I just want to get that sorted out. Support CTPs are not a place I'm very knowledgeable in this game. All right, let's lock in here with magic and get this done. 3, 4, 5, 6. Something I don't know a ton about, man. This is by far the most advanced account I've ever had in this game. By far. The next best account I ever had was probably, dude, I think it was when Mystique was put in the game. So we're talking many moons ago. And that wasn't when I started the account. I just seem to recall that update. It wasn't even her uniform when she was put in the game. And it would look like absolute dog turds compared to this account. And I was spending on it. It would still look terrible. Not just because of, like, whatever you call that, we get way more stuff in the game now for free, but also the decision making was terrible. Mm-hmm. Good. That's good. Lock that in. That advice. Cool. So that's what we'll do then. Give Fury that insight, and then if we get another one, we will just split it up. Either, probably, you know, I just don't know. I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I don't know. And then liberations, I gotta look at them. Aren't like liberations are different? No, liberations aren't as good in their base form, right? Insights have the like 20% all attack just on their base, so that's like just really good without reforging it, right? But I can't remember what a liberation does in its base form, but I recall it being far less impressive. Or maybe just less impactful. I don't know. Again, I can't really remember exactly what it does. I'd have to go look. Instinct, that's right. All instinct, which, yeah, isn't going to be quite as impactful, especially in PvP. Oh, I mean, now that's just weird, dude. I didn't even know where that attack was going to come out of. Which hole is that attack going to shoot out of, Thanos? Yo, what up, Nadar? What's happening, buddy? Thanks for coming by the stream, man. Oh, y'all. Yeah, but it's not going to apply to everyone the same, right? And it's just instinct attack, which is different, right? It just scales your instinct attack. Or doesn't. What are you doing in there, Goat? You good, bro? What you doing? Let's go look, because now it's bothering me, and we like to learn, and there's new players here, so let's go snoop around. Oh, I can't read. Yeah. Yeah, it's so, yeah. I'm just, go take a look. Bam. So, in its base form, yeah, it's damage to all instincts. Increase all basic attacks. Where it is, here we go. Increases all damage dealt to all instincts. My bad, not instinct attack. So yeah, it's like the same, isn't it? Like you said, it's kind of just the same thing. Hope everything's good, Goat. And I hope that goes good, man. Weird. And then with the mighty, decrease the chain hit. Yeah. So just another 20% damage. They're all good. I mean, it's all good. It's all good. I heard some people, I don't know, a long time ago, 8 months, 8 months ago. They were saying to always reforge a liberation. Always reforge an insight. I don't think that's great. I don't know why that was a thing. Maybe it's just like when you have all of, I don't know. Why would I hear that? Because that doesn't seem like very good advice. They're better reforged, clearly. Obviously. And maybe for PvP, yeah, you'd be better off with like a mighty, because like timeline battle, you're limited for how many CTPs you can use as supports. But yeah, exactly. It's just that they stack, right, LH? So. And then, yeah, what's it for at all? You don't need to, but you can get another 20% damage dealt to like boss types and stuff, because they're all going to have higher max HP than you. Right? Just not as effective as splitting it up to like more days, right? Because if you stack this, you're affecting 1 day of Alliance battle instead of taking 20% and adding it to 2 days. Is that sort of the idea? It's better to just increase more scores by 20% than to increase one score by 40%. But then what if you had like I just get confused. Like, then wouldn't the best thing to do be to put the 40% liberation on your most ubiquitous support? So like a support that's used in, I mean, I don't know, like Richard Rider. If you have Richard Rider with a good artifact, or whoever. Yeah, exactly, Sanjeev. Or somebody who covers, I don't think there's anybody that works with Mephisto and other characters in Alliance battle. But anyways, it doesn't seem as like kind of like set in stone as I thought it was, and it's certainly not that they need to be reforged to mighty before you equip them all the time. So weird. Weird, man. Weird. I don't know. We're just going to take them one at a time, try not to overlap them, and equip them like dum-dums, and that is my plan. Yeah, just Ghost Panther. Still waiting on that Ghost Panther uni. Let's go. Let's go. Panther. Come on. That's not happening, by the way. In case anybody thinks it actually is, it's not. Slap a liberation on Mephisto and use him as a support. That sounds about right. Make sure it's a mighty liberation, though. Slam. Oh gosh, we're gonna die, Thor. Woof. I screwed that up, but that's okay. Worked out. Oh no, that didn't work out. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh. Woo! Turned into a pinball machine. A lot of damage there. Do damage, man. Do damage. I'll try and pay attention, but it's difficult. I need you to do this on your own, Thor. I'm trying to read, man. I'm trying to read. Oh my gosh, you guys are getting into the deep nerddom. The needy greedy is good. Character to double dip for PvP, it's insane. Yeah, exactly. That's the goal, right? Is to get a mighty live and a mighty insight on the PvP supports that I use, except I just hate the idea of giving Hela a mighty insight. I just don't want to do that. I don't think that's the right play at all. I think I probably at that point start using, what I really want is to put our insight on Nick Fury and then Colossus to get an upgrade, or we get some just like banger PvP support that not like, kind of replaces Colossus. Colossus is very old. It's gonna be hard because Colossus's support is so, but that'd be nice. And then put a mighty insight on that character, and then I have Ebony Maw with the mighty liberation, and whoever else with mighty insight. Because I can't, like, you don't want to put insight on Hela. I don't. That's not, yeah, that's not the play. Yeah, exactly, Damien. Like, that's the thing. I like Ebony Maw and Hela are like the same like unit, right? Like they both are like liberation units with what I've started. Doom said Colossus will be around forever. Could he get an upgrade though? That's what I'm wondering. Like, could he just get an upgrade and a tier 4? Very possibly. And the support maybe stays the same, but he becomes more effective for combat. Or maybe the support gets, instead of increasing the damage reduction, maybe they can do something where they just give him some new, like, ability. Just add something to the support. I don't know what it would be without making it completely out of control, but who knows, man. It's probably gonna be a minute before we're doing that anyway, so no biggie. Could die. Pretty sure I just like saved myself with that trans. Hey, hey, hey. Go, 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 go. I'm dead. There's no way. No, 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 no. Far too greedy. We dug too deep, too greedily. Awakened things in the deep. For fun, Excelsior, I just kind of, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but when we're not doing difficult content, I just kind of use whoever saying seems fun at the time. Why am I using Null instead of Venom? You know what I mean? I don't know, because I like Null. Can't die with Null, really, so I can read chat, that kind of stuff. You never know, man. It's madness. It's madness. And yes, that was probably why I chose to use Ares, and because I fixed up his ISO set, and I still am thinking about giving him some OBs, but I don't know, man. Having him built now, I can kind of lock in exactly what his value looks like for me. And I have to double check it, but I'm pretty sure with this Mighty Rage, my villain Loki can get similar scores to my Ares right now. So that means, and granted, my Loki is much better built. We have the Mighty CTP perfectly rolled. We have the 3-star artifact. We have, that's it. But yeah, better Uru, but not really. It doesn't really matter. Their stats are the same. It doesn't even matter. They're both capped on stats, but yeah. And then do we have, that's the other thing I didn't think about. No, wow, we have no options. That's right, we've talked about this before. These are stinkers, man. That is crazy. Some people have this, you know, plenty of people have this. These are more just stinkers for me. These are awful. A lot of people have Gladiator. A lot of people had this Winter Soldier for various reasons. A lot of people have the Robbie Reyes uniform, and a lot of people have this one. So they weren't tough for people that have been playing for a long time. Tough for your boy. And then, where's Ares? What are his? That's why. Because we don't get any good options. Not really doing anything. Riri gives them good optionals. I hate that there's, you know what's the thing that bothers me, and maybe something, not that I don't have a huge long list of stuff I need to get to, but there's no reference that I could find for what stats roll here. You have to have them unlocked to see. So I have to like go to a uniform that has bonus options unlocked, right? And then, God, I don't even know if I like have one. And obviously the problem for me as a free-to-play player is I don't have any. So like, it's crazy, man. What are you doing, goat? Oh, what was I even saying? I can't remember. I'm over here thinking if I need to delete Goat's messages for being a fucking moron in chat. Pardon my language. I guess I'll leave it because I slipped too. So if I'm gonna slip, I guess you can slip, but don't be gross, bro. Let's see. We're done here. We're doing GBR. Can't remember what I was looking at, man. Derailed me, bro. You derailed me. Let's see. GBR. That's where we are. We need like 4 more boost points, boys. I know where we can go to get 4 more boost points. Easy peasy. And this guy wants a wrench. And this guy wants a wrench. I swear. Holy mo. Yeah, that looks good, man. Except Medusa's really slow. That's the problem with that. Really slow. Yeah. Icon. Like Icon. Icon's dope. He should learn how to spell. Dang. I said, hey, I left it. Could have been a mistake. Could have been a mistake. Slip of the tongue. Slip of the fingy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you never know. You never know. Dude, well, it's always a safe backup, right? You're like, forget what you're saying, and then you're like, but there's goat. Oh, no. Nah, he's just being gross, man. It's so good. We're leaving it like forever now, too. Like forever. These are getting pretty. Oh, shoot. Guys. Oh, snap. Go check while maybe I can check while we're streaming. I don't know. I gotta go get into my YouTube stuff, into the studio. Come on, guys. Let's head into the studio. Let's go check it out. Let's see here. It's so weird. I gotta go to like money to look at this stuff. You gotta go to your monies. M-U-N-N-Y, money. There we go. Memberships. Let's jump in here. Here. No! Oh, because we were just playing catch up. We were just playing catch up. We got close, though, guys. We got close to more emote slots. Dang, that's wild. I don't know if I can tell how many memberships we need for the slots. Tells me somewhere in there. Somewhere in there. I don't know, man. That is so... And then, hey, that members only video that I've been talking about for freaking months, I finally got it set up, dudes, and I'm really excited to share. I'm actually going to post a picture in the members only section of the Discord as a teaser. I'm excited, and hopefully you guys will think it's neat. Yeah, I'm just looking at... So basically, as you gain channel members, that's how you unlock emote slots, right? And basically, I have learned that once we unlock them, they are unlocked permanently, right? Basically, you can screw it up by replacing them or removing them, and then you can't get them back. But once you have them, even if your memberships drop back down, you can still use the emotes, right? So I don't know what number we need to hit to like get more. I don't know emote slots, but we actually have a lot. I've been looking at other live streams. You guys are amazing. We unlocked a bunch of slots. It's not like we're hurting. Plus, there's a couple of these I could still cycle out or change. But anyways, fun stuff, man. I like the emote. Let's see, 2 more. So we can just go ahead and do these. This is the easy cancel, I believe. Yeah, silence is the annoying one. This is the easy cancel. I believe this is the support setup. Shoot, man. Poor Gamora never got a tier 4. That is wild. Nice, goat. Let's go, dude. Get that CTP. All right. All right. All right. Let's go. Let's just lock in a score. Oh. Thanks, Nadar. Oh, boy. I wonder how big of a difference it makes. More hit-based in ABX, so like the extra hits is nice. And I wonder how much it actually contributes to like total score for someone like me. I have no idea. Like, I wonder if it's like 100,000, 50,000, 200,000. I got no idea. I would guess somewhere lower, but like sort of mean. So what? Like, I don't know. I don't know. That one, hands up, bro. It's the hands up, man. I can't, yeah, there we go. It's this one, Nadar. There you go, man. Now you know. Now you know. Hands up. I tried to title them too, accordingly. You know what I'm saying? All right, there we go. Let's do this thing, man, and then we'll do some GBRs. Supposed to look at some accounts today, but I'm kind of just goofing off and having fun. Who dat? Jake. That's Jake the dog. You could be old. Dude, you don't... I know I talk a lot. Check this out. I have this vivid memory of going to see a movie. I cannot for the life of me remember what movie I was going to see, but I absolutely remember the Adventure Time trailer in the movie theater when like Adventure Time was coming out. Weird, right? Weird. Or did they make a movie? Was there like an Adventure Time movie maybe? Maybe that's what I remember. But I don't think so. I remember thinking it was weird because it was like an ad for a cartoon show. And it looked weird because there was a dog with long legs. Trippy. I can't make here. I don't even remember what I'm supposed to do. Was it 2-1 or 1-2? I can't remember, man. Who can remember these things? 1, 2, or something like that. Slash 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dash slash 1, 2, 6, 3, 4, 5. Dash slash 1, 2. It could be 2-1. I have no idea. I think we even mentioned it last time, but hey, it's been a minute, man. What you want from me? What you want from me? My proc! My proc! Been destroyed. No, truly, it's been destroyed. Yeah, it's all inverted and toasted. Ow! Ow! There we go. Boar's gonna suffer. But hey, at least we got our proc back. And this is a very, like, low-key kind of day. What do we go for? 10 mil? And we're happy? I think that's how this works. We may not get it with the proc like this, dude. This has been awful. Oof, I just wasted a bunch of juice. Bunch of juice. We're good, even with the proc. I don't even know. It's like a energy too, so I need this thing to line up, eh? There we go. Is it? I gotta do like 2-1. I gotta do those faster. I've got lingering damage, like triggering my proc. Good. Okay. This has been the worst run. How do we have 10 million points? All that min-maxing for what? And then real quick, it was 6, 3, 4, 5. Hiya. Beautiful score. Beautiful score. No, you can, Excelsior. You can, even with a proc. Just doing it, like, poorly. Do, like, 2. Yeah, 2-1, maybe. Or just the 2. Like, I think the 2 plays out, like, I don't even know if the 1's necessary, right? Because, yo, what up, Fandom? What's happening, bro? Need guidance for Shadowlands. Weak tier 2s, strong tier 2s, and weak tier 3 transcend potential. Dude, there's a bunch of people been asking about this. Your, like, main priority. Oh, this is magic. This is why we need to tier 4 Cyclops, boys. You know what I'm saying? That's what we need. Actually, I think what we do is run Iron Man, and I think Iron Man actually got us the highest score, if I recall. I can't remember. Excuse me. 10 mil and... Yeah, look how that run was so bad. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. That's very low. That's very low. Yeah, exactly. The 2 and the 1. And the other thing is, well, with tier 3 characters getting extra build up on the tier 3, and tier 4 characters, same thing, getting extra build up on the tier 4. My Gamora is none of those things. Not tier 4. She does not have a tier 3 skill. So for her, it's just about extra hits. So yeah, I don't know that you need to even do the 1 unless it plays out. Does it play out? Because then you could do 1, 2 real fast. But if you try to like let any of the hits from 1 play out, you're going to trigger the proc with 2. Right? I don't know, something like that. What should you do for the order? One of the reasons I'm not like rushing to make a video about this is because it is so personalized to your account. One thing you always want to keep in mind, honestly, the best thing I can show you is, it's so hard to put this into words. I can only give you like vague sort of like guidance with general rules as part of stage 35 plus goes. 1 through 35, I can show you who I use. I can literally just pull this up and show you guys what I'm doing. But the thing is, this is completely dependent on your account. It depends on your pierce damage. It depends on everything. It depends on your builds, obelisks, character levels, you know, who's what rank. But anyways, I try to use as many 6-star characters as I can in floors 1 through 35, as many as possible. Especially early on, you cannot. You are not going to be able to get through. I mean, who even knows where it starts? When you're early on an account, probably around stage 20, maybe earlier, maybe 25, but certainly up in the 30s. You're going to need to use tier 2s, tier 3s. I even had tier 4s locked in here at times because these stages are so difficult compared to 36, 37, 38, 39. These are more on par with like stage 100 plus as far as difficulty, I swear. Not really. They're like, what? I don't even know. Like 80, 75, somewhere in there. You got 110 last time? Yeah, man, then it's just, you have to do what we did. You know what? Dude, if you want guidance, go back and watch those streams, dude, because I used guidance from you guys. You guys were the ones that got me through. So you can like see the process we used. It's there in the streams, and it should be in the thumbnails. So you don't have to dig through. It should say Shadowlands push or whatever in the thumbnails there. Go back, skim through, check it out, man. Yeah, but you're saying that like that is something I can just give you. What do you even mean, brother? That is such a ridiculous, like what? You want me to order all the tier 2s in the game from you for you from weak to strong, and then all the tier 3 transcended characters from weak to strong? You're talking about 200 characters. It would take me hours to do this, dude. What? I think I'm confused about what you're asking for, genuinely. Just like broadly. And again, I don't know, man. It depends on your account. It depends on what you have. And if it's similar to mine, just go back and watch what I use. That's the best I'm telling you. I can't verbally give you that. It would take, I don't even know if I have that knowledge. Like, I don't know how to give you that off the top of my head. No chance. Good question. But yeah, like I said, yeah, thank you, Doom. It's all about your builds, your characters. I don't know who you have tier 3. I don't know who you have transcendent potential. And really, I found the most crucial times pushing were right out the gate 35 plus, when you first start pushing, who you're using, getting out of the way first, prioritizing your bad characters, right? Like, I don't know who's bad. I don't know who uniforms you got. Don't know what level they are. Test them. That's what I did, man. There's the real advice. And that's what you would see if you go back and watch. We tested a ton. We'd throw a character in. We'd say, this looks strong. Let's go try another one. And we'd back out and we'd go try another character. Oh, this looks too strong. We'll try another one. This looks about right. It took almost the full amount of time. It's a crappier character, that kind of thing. So you kind of have to just go through the process of like putting characters in that you think are bad. Truly, that is the advice. And then you'll be surprised sometimes. Someone you thought was bad for that stage will blow it up. And other times you'll put someone you thought was strong in there and, you know, they won't be. So there you go. And yeah, it's time consuming. That's the thing, and that's one thing that's going to be really frustrating for people if I try to make any kind of Shadowlands guide, is it's going to be a bunch of vagatry like that, which isn't a word, by the way, vagatry. vague tips that aren't specific because you can't really give specific advice. All you can give is like basic guidelines. I was surprised a bunch of times with like characters' abilities to clear stages because Shadowlands is weird too. A lot of debuffs apply that don't apply in other game modes. You know, some of the stages like the symbiote villain stage that has Carnage or Agent Venom and Carnage. I think that's what it is. Hades blew that stage up in like, thanks for the carry, guys, a couple of seconds at like freaking stage 100 or something. It was ridiculous at tier 2 before we tier 3'd the dude. So depends on the stage too. A lot of variables, right? That's what makes it so hard to just go through who's bad and who's good. Also, another thing to keep in mind while you're figuring out who's good and who's bad is CC works differently in Shadowlands, other game modes, right? A lot of stuns work that don't work on enemies that you're used to fighting. So you can take advantage of that sometimes. Like Squirrel Girl has, do you guys remember that crap with Squirrel Girl? She was just sitting there. What was that? No, that was PvP. That wasn't Shadowlands. She was like 1 star or something. So she only had the 2 and she was sitting there jumping on us. But yeah, there's some characters that can stun lock. Songbird, get that right, can stun lock if you learn her rotation. You can actually just like lock down a group of enemies. It is stun. It is in fact a example of using stun. Her 2 that throws the like screen stuns and has a really short cooldown. So if you use it on cooldown, they'll never get out of being stunned. You'll just constantly have them locked down. Crystal locks characters down. I like Songbird as an example because she's so bad unless you learn how to do that. Base Mantis in Shadowlands, absolutely, with the mind control. Super good. Woo! You guys, I have some good news to report as well. Like amongst the not feeling great and all of that, I have some good news to report. Dudes, I think I've gotten 8 hours of sleep for the last 2 nights. Don't tell because I get taken away if I'm enjoying it too much, but I think I've actually slept. Yo, what up, Pipes? Which is wild, man. That's wild. That's a lot of sleep for me. I'm really, really trying to get away from sleeping 5 hours a night and stuff. It is really bad for you. Like really, really bad for you from what I understand. Especially as you get older. Not good. I don't know if that's true. I don't think it's good to not sleep at any point in your life, but it has some pretty wide-reaching effects on your health, I understand. So, not to mention just like sleep is dope, dude. I'd take some of that. I love some sleep. It's good. So, huge W. Self-pat. Self-pat. Good job. Da, 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 da. What? Whoa! I don't know. Because Gam Gam's the bomb, Pokemaster. What up, dog? How you doing? Gamora's sweet, dude. We got, what is it? We got 11.5 was the score last week. I just stunk it up today. That's right, dude. That's right, Doom. Sleeps where I'm whoever I wants to be. Or whatever weird nightmare scenario my drain brews up. Oh, it just depends. I'm lucky though. I, despite some rare occurrences, I'm like aware that I'm dreaming when I'm dreaming. I never really get scared by my dreams. There are exceptions to that rule, but generally I'm sort of aware that I'm dreaming. So things don't get too spooky. All right, we'll come back for that solo, the Faltine, later on. We do have, I kind of just walked away from it and pretended like it didn't exist. We do have this on Battle Day. We can do some. Or Tony Balone. Poor guy. He's just got this busted build, dude. Look. Look at this Uru. Oh. Oh, Tony. It's good. He's good. He's good. Nice stats, Tony. Dang, dude. Bro, what the heck? This dude's not even tier 4. Look at these stats. What are you working with, bro? That's wild. Bro just sports an outfit like this. It don't even matter. He's just rocking it, dude. Does not care. You know, whatever. We'll put in a score here, man. Today is just ferocious. Do I have any kind of cancel? I didn't even. Yeah, dude, his stats are wild. Crazy, man. Yeah, yep. Well, I got confused. We were doing like, I was doing like 4th delay 3-5. I think. Can't remember which I was doing. Yeah, and you want to weave in the 1-2, eh? Because yeah, this is a great example of like why doing the 1 and the 2 really quick are important. Yeah, and then other people see this. Look at you guys. Look at you, beautiful people. This right here. Look at this. Hey, take your pick. Both work. Both work. I think I used to do 4 delay. Put those in there, and then 4, 6. Five. I was trying to pull some sneaky stuff. Is that going to line up like that? Maybe I'll just cancel with the 2 to play it safe. I don't know. I don't want to sit here and like min-max this. Oh, there you go. Hey, that's a good reason to do it the other way, Blaze. No, I've done it both ways. You can make them both work. You just got to do, I think. Yeah, fine. I'm going to screw up my proc, but it's okay. I think that was alright. I don't know. You just can't delay the... I think... That's tough. You can just do whatever's comfortable. That's really bad. But let's just do the 2 and cancel that. And then let our proc chill. And we'll do 4, 3 5s. Yeah, there's the range thing. That's why you want to do 3 first. I'd say do 3 first. You can, as long as you do the rotation correctly, you're not going to cancel it with the 3. And it puts you in range, the boss. So like there, yeah, that's the problem. You have to, you can't go like 3, 4, 5. You got to go 3, 4, 5. It's tight. It's going to be like way more, how do I put that? Like more difficult to do it that way. But yeah, it's going to make the proc much harder to line up. Ooh, I don't know which one I like more. You could just put yourself in range and just go 4, 3, 5. And not be a range baby. All right, one more. I think I like 4 delay 3 5 myself. Just because it keeps the proc lined up. I'd rather keep myself in range and have an easier time with the proc than do it the other way around. And proc, especially since I'm on the keyboard. It's gonna make it even more difficult. Auto attack. Okay. Oh, I forgot about my tier 3 skill. Oh man, we're just gonna keep going. I do not even care. Feeling like doo-doo. We just gotta go. We gotta go. BS. That was plenty of time. Cancel first, then do that. What's up, Ethereal? What's up, a buzzard? What's up, dude? Maybe if you could hit the buttons that fast, I can't on a keyboard. Well, I'd have to do it like this. Keep the proc lined up, but... Not really a big issue here. We're just trying to do something. I was gonna get the proc messed up, which is a bummer. Yeah, I don't know what the scenario is there. Probably weave the 2 in. Will the hits from the 2 even play out, though? I got no idea, man. This ain't really Tony's arena. That's why you need the 1 and 2. No surprise. And I would have had a tier 3 again. Oh, I screwed that up. Almost did it. That's way too slow and I hit the wrong button first. Did I miss a light? I think so. We're good. We're good. Range. Yep. Oh, and now Tony's just using whatever moves he feels like. That's lovely. Lovely, Tony. Thought that butchered the proc. Dude, am I even gonna be able to get to freaking 2.5 mil? There we go. Oh boy, we got our artifact, boyos. We got our artifact. Champions. Yeah, you gotta hit the 1 and the 2, man. That's ridiculous. It pushes the tier 3 skill back a full rotation. Obviously. Devastating to your score. But I don't care. Just need that artifact and we are good. It's Titan Components packs after that. I don't think so. I don't know who that is. I didn't review any accounts yet. Nunsta. In. Yeah. There. Wait, no. Wait, yeah. Let's assemble. Let's go here instead. And somewhere in here, there's this guy. What are you doing? What are you doing, bro? Working on some swords. You need some sword luck, bro. How are your runes, Sanji? What's up, Pipes? What up, dude? And what's up, Volume Dealer? What's going on, man? What's happening, guys? Tony, son of Howard. Yes, sir. I don't know. Is that a thing? I don't know, Volume Dealer. It just looks like a stupid name to me. That looks like something someone would name their account. Is that your account name? I don't know. I don't know. Where's Sanjeev? Sanjeev, I'm trying to roast you, and you're not even here, bro. Tell me what your runes look like, bro. How many runes do you have? Yeah, dude. I don't know. Didn't we look at yours recently, though, Icon? Which doesn't mean we can't. It just means I'm going to try to get some other people first if we did. Well, I was gonna look at Sanjeev's account really quick because we were supposed to do it yesterday, but he disappeared. He fell asleep. Let's see. Sure, he can be. I don't know. I don't know if there are people that I missed. I apologize. Like some of them I do, I think, and people miss them because they're just not here, and I can't always save them for when people are here. So I got to figure out how to get people to know when they got an account review done. These probably all look about the same, I would imagine. Isn't Sanjeev playing free to play? So, waiting for the anniversary for these. Yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't know if there was much progress. Excuse me? What is going on here? That was one of my favorite jokes back in the day. I'll spare you guys, but I always thought that was really funny. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, Doom. That is not a bad idea. Yeah, that's not even that hard to do. That's not even that hard to do, bro. Thanks, man. That's a good idea. That is a good idea. Bro, you need like what are you doing, Sanjeev? What are you doing? Bro hates crystals. He doesn't like them. He doesn't want them. He just wants to complete an alliance battle where the rewards are doo-doo and the points don't matter. Okay. I see. Now, I highly recommend that you build like Sentry or something, dude. I don't know how you're like what you're doing in timeline battle. Not much is my guess. So, yeah. If you're serious, Mr. Sanjeev, get your PvP act together so you can get some crystals, brother. Or you're going to have trouble funding your alliance battle habit on a free-to-play account. Although you're doing great, obviously. Got most of what you need. Who are you missing for alliance battle? Are you missing anyone? Probably not. You got all your days covered. Missing some improvements, though. Yeah, you got to get your Magneto tier 4 right. Yeah, and don't you need, like... Yeah, there is that. I guess it depends on who you ask. Just save the crystals by skipping PvP unis. I like that. If only. This uniform has gotten me like maybe 6,000 crystals, something like that. Having this guy tier 4 with this uniform. Maybe 6k crystals. Of course, that includes like Hela and Ebony Maw supports and stuff, but having someone to push in timeline battle is absolutely crucial. You don't need a bunch of new timeline battle characters. He just needs a timeline battle character. That's all you need, man. And then you need Hela and like Ebony Maw or something. Colossus, Hela, whatever. Enough to push, right? And that's it. I think you've got all of your AB stuff covered, except you need like... right? Or like you're missing the like Gambino, Gambit, Mutant coverage, right? That's what it looks like to me. I think. Anyways. Somebody tell Sanjeev he's a bum and he missed his chance. I'm just kidding, kinda. He can back the stream up. Because if I'm serious, that's real stuff. I would really focus on getting a timeline battle, pushing team together. You don't need to build a bunch of PvP stuff, but get your Sentry to tier 4 at least so you can find matchups. Like even this is a pro tip for, we talk about this from time to time. In timeline battle, you don't have to be in the top 50 to be doing well for yourself. The top 100 is amazing. The top 0.1% is better than just auto playing and not giving a crap. So just get like that one character to tier 4 that you need, right? So Sentry is a great option. Null is not as good of an option for several reasons, but one of them being that he requires Agent Venom, yada yada. There's all this other stuff he needs, right? Sentry gets a lot done with a little bit of investment, and then you just need a couple supports. Colossus with his uniform and like Hela or Ebony Maw or something. And even then, I'm gonna be honest, you guys, that's what I was gonna say. You don't even need that. You can just use Bob and then go the timeline battle, you do your get ready or whatever, right? And then use the recommended characters, right? Right? And you can just find some body, a body in here somewhere that you can like take advantage of. That's all it's about, right? So you don't need this full, you know, mighty support CTPs, support uniforms, all this stuff to get crystals from timeline battle. You do not have to be in the top 10. You don't have to be in the top 50. Like I said, top 100 is amazing crystals. That's what we were getting for a while. Top 0.1% is also amazing, you know, consistently. And you can just look for stuff like this. I haven't even looked at this guy's account. I don't know what he has, but what I know through, and every day I do timeline battle, I thought I was gonna die division for a second. Every day I do timeline battle, I go do some practice matches before I do timeline battle just to like make sure I've got a target that I can win against. That's what I did today. That's why I have no locked in. I was able to beat that guy on autoplay consistently. I just ran it while I was doing other stuff over and over again this morning, probably somewhere between 5 and 10 times on practice, just to make sure that it would be consistent. And then I literally ran my entries today on auto. I figured if I touched it, I'd probably have a bigger chance of losing, frankly. But anyways, point being, it doesn't take that much investment. So Sanjeev, get it together, bro. Get it together, right? That's what this is all about. Let me finish actually looking at Sanjeev's account really fast, and then we will move on and look at a couple of you guys' account as well. Yeah, so get your sentry to tier 4, bro. And then, yeah, I don't know, you know AB, you know your uniforms, you know what you have, like what you need, what you got. You know what's up. Start saving crystals so you can get Richard Rider and his artifact so you can be good in Alliance battle. That's the ticket. All right. Who said that I had them on their list? Because I recognize your name, but I feel like I did your account review and maybe you weren't here. What's your IGN, Destroyer Gamer? Oh, were you just asking, am I in the list? Ah, I see. I see. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I don't recognize this one, so we're gonna do 4. I'm crazy. They're gonna be fast, guys. So if you want like the full, oh, that's a bad joke. If you want the full like account review with all the yapping, today may not be the day, but I will do my best to make them quality. I'm gonna grab these two because I don't recognize them. I want to look at some counts I haven't seen. And then we're also going to grab this one, although I think we've looked at your account relatively recently, but we could peek. And then Destroyer, what's your IGN, bro? Friends list? Yeah, what's your IGN? Which one are you? Remind me, and we'll look at yours too. I got you, Magic. All right. Alex! Alex! All right. Are you on my friends list? I don't recognize that name. I should. But I don't. All right, what you got going on, bro? Holy swords, man. Your badge looks like 203. Dang, that's either like the best luck on earth or you forced that somehow. No idea, but congratulations. That is freaking insane. 203 on the badge. 4 swords. Are these, I'm guessing maybe bingo. No, is it? I don't think so. I don't think it is. Cold and Slay. Anyways, nice. Concentration, crowd control time. Crowd control time. Destruction, crowd control time. Anyways, looking good. Yeah, then you just got really, really lucky. Oh yeah, and you've been playing for a little bit. Or spending, one or the other. What do you got? Energy attack, attack speed, crit damage, lightning resist. Let's do this first. Do this. That's low. Cooldown's fine. Attack stats are also like, oh, they're good. 447. They're like mine. You've got them tilted really heavily towards energy attack. That's a different thing, man. That's not account review. That's something else. I don't know. I can't, you know what I mean? How can I help you with that from here? I don't know how to, what? That's another thing. All I can do here is look at your roster. I'm not going to pick through this and try to mentally come up with teams for you. That's wild. Not to mention, I'm not looking at the bans. I'm not looking at the point totals. It's another thing, like listing all the tier 2s from good to bad or bad to good. Even like generally, it's just way too much. But what I can tell you is you should get Kid Loki's uniform, and you should get him built up to tier 4. Oh, show. He's super good. What else you got going on here, man? Transcended Destroyer. Okay. Yeah, you've got Gamora, you've got like Luna, you've got all your alliance battle set up. Yeah, help with team battle arena teams, bro. You want to watch like building team battle arena teams. Like, all I can tell you from here is like who I would tier 4, if your builds look good, you know what I mean? Like that kind of stuff. I can't like tell you who to put in team battle arena teams beyond the general advice, right? That we would be, aha, thank you, sir. Kang, yeah, I don't see him. He coming up somewhere? I feel like he's coming up somewhere. No? What? Am I blind? Kang. Where's Kang? There he is. There he is. Found him. Yeah, Kang's great. You're going to want Kang. And you're going to want his uniform. You're going to want him tier 4. You're going to want a Kid Loki. You're going to want him tier 4. Take it easy, Damien. Thanks for hanging out, brother. Catch you on the next one, man. And yeah, you have Coulson. You want to like, you can always do, just go look here. I'll give you the best tip, right? This is what you're looking for, those are some really good tier 4s, and they're probably who you've got your sights set on. But yeah, I would definitely look for those two. I will show you what I would do if I was like, man, I need to figure out some team battle arena teams. And what I would do, I would go over here to Challenger, and I would take a look at some of these fellas. And this seems like silly. I'm not even trying to roast. Like, if you know about this and you do this, not going to help you. But, dude, this is where your teams are at. You want to go look at teams? Look at the bands in Challenger. If you're in Vibranium, go to Vibranium. Look who's at the top, man. What are these guys doing with the bands that you're dealing with? These are the teams that they're using. So you can go check it out. My suggestions would not be as good as what you're going to find in here from the top PvP players. You know what I mean? And then if you don't have all of, you know, what they're doing, say you don't have Madeline, just keep looking. Keep shopping around until you find the alternative, because somebody's got it. You know what I mean? Because my suggestions, yeah, would just be various supports with the best characters. And then, yeah, there's specific setups, but you'll get better advice on those specific setups from the top PvP players in the game than you would from this old stinker. My knowledge is limited, my friend. For sure. Do you have any other specific questions, my friend? Yeah, waiting for the anniversary for the unis. Totally. That makes tons of sense. Characters I can put rages on. Let's go take a look real quick. What did I do? Oh. Hey, whoever that was, that last one, I think that was Destroyer. It's probably just an extra space, so I'll try it again. I think it's probably an extra. Copying and pasting these names into the game on my PC is always weird, man. There's like ghost spaces and stuff. I'm assuming... Okay, well this is... You have... How many rages do you have, dude? Because you could really just put a Mighty Rage right here. For sure. Easy call. Quest. Ding, 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 ding. Competition. Rage. Conquest. Competition. Doesn't need one. Has a rage. 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 What? CTPs of rage? You have 3 rages. You could make a Mighty for Mephisto and put one on Doctor Strange. You could put one on Kid Loki. If you're waiting for the anniversary, don't use them here. Make a Mighty for Mephisto, right? Yeah, that's why I'm like, I would make a Mighty, I think, for Mephisto. Unless you have a better, unless you're going to like swap something around to get him a different CTP. If you're just sitting there with rages in your bags and this guy has an obelisk, a Mighty Rage is definitely a good idea there. Doctor Strange, I just feel like this is a safe place for a rage because even if Zombie Strange falls out of the meta for a second, this dude will get another uniform. He will get like a hero uni and he will likely be gang busters. So would be a good option as well. Everyone else in here, I think, had at least a regular rage. So, yeah. And then the other option I would look at after that is probably Kid Loki. Would be obviously a great target for a rage. But if you're waiting for the anniversary for the uniform, I wouldn't do that now. I would prioritize Mephisto and Doctor Strange. Pow. Hopefully that helps you out, my friend. I'm going to move on to the next one here so we can keep them rolling. I got to move through these. If I don't make it all the way through this, I genuinely apologize. I will finish them tomorrow after stream. My voice and my lungs are not doing great. So, yeah, if I have to wait for a couple of you guys, I'll make sure to put it in the pinned comment on the live stream so you know that we did it if you're not able to be there and you can go back and watch. Hopefully we can just, I don't know. We'll see. 4's a lot. All right. What you got going on, man? What's on the badge? 150 on the badge? Nice. Congrats on the 6 gem pink sword. Very nice. Oh, I'll bet I sneezed on stream when I was sick. Maybe not. I don't know. No idea. Anyways, 5 gems good. Yeah, this looks good. Keep at it. Don't give up. What can you say? 2.2% cooldown, so not a lot on the swords, which is fine. It looks like you're just kind of taking what you're getting, which perfectly. With this card setup, these are all good cards. There are better cards than these 2 cards. You could leave this uncrafted and replace it down the road if you'd like. You could wait for Marvel Zombies, or Marvel Zombies, or Marvel Zombies. Yeah, that's really the only one I would replace this with, I think. Guardians? I'm sorry, Guardians would be better too, eh? Guardians of the Galaxy or Marvel Zombies. I think Marvel Zombies is a bigger jump where I would feel like it was more worth... if you put a rage on him, Raj, it's really good for ABI, and I think his scores are still pretty competitive in ABL and ABX as well. So I think a rage is just fine, is my understanding. I have a comp on mine, so I can't speak to having the rage. Take it easy, Pipes. Thanks so much for stopping by, brother. Good luck with your work. I know you're working hard, man. Take it easy, brother. After you work hard. But yeah, up to you. I would leave it uncrafted if you're going to replace it, and watch out for Marvel Zombies or Guardians of the Galaxy. You want to swap something else in. And then the rest of this is probably fine. You could replace Baby Spidey. It's up to you. I think if you really break down what you're going to gain or lose from swapping this card out, you may just decide to keep it. So, again, up to you. But since this one isn't crafted at all, I would probably consider leaving it that way and just working on my other cards. Trying to get Pierce here or whatever, or it finished crafting here. Yeah, and then just work to replace it. Not that Cable's bad either, so do keep in mind that this is a good set of cards. If you just kept this and locked it in, you'd be fine. I want to start telling people that so everyone doesn't think they need to unequip and change cards. Those are all good P cards. Not seeing any Loki cards, not seeing any weird, Black Widow cards or anything like that, so looks good. How you doing on the... Nice, yeah, getting 7 seconds. Good. And let me know if you have any specific questions. Never been lucky on swords. Yeah, man, they are tough RNG, for sure. I'm learning that runes are, like, capital. You gotta use those runes, man. Start saving them up. And as a free-to-play, don't sleep on them. Any chance you can get those runes without, like, spending to get them, like, any place you can accrue them, do it. Because especially as you lock in... We're dealing with this now. As we've locked in a couple 6-gem swords, I can take the runes I get for those colors, convert them all to a specific color I really want to shoot for, and then really focus in on that with like a rune in return and runes. If you can finish up his ISO set here, get these maxed out, it'll make a difference, like a pretty sizable. Well, you'll get 5% more attack here, plus the stats from these. So definitely worth doing. Yeah. The rest of this looks pretty good, man. You could re-roll this rage. You need the 0.9 per one, so you get the 7-second cooldown. Double lightning damage, and then is this one. And then here as well, you're going to want to re-roll this so you get the 7-second cooldown on the bottom. You need 55% ignore boss damage decrease to get the 7-second cooldown. That'll help you out. This also needs to be re-rolled. More important than a max ambush proc is going to be the proc at the bottom, and you've only got 70% here out of 150. So re-rolling this, and you do want speed types on top here because he'll get this buff first, but try for that just closer to 150 when you can, when you have enough obelisks, and then obviously the ISOs. It looks like you're still working on this over time, and that is totally the way it goes. Prioritize your big guys though, like finish up the ISO set here. You're working on it. Do them one at a time, like focus in. Be like, I'm finishing Sentry's set. I'm gonna get him fixed up. Because this is, yeah, again, it's just a bunch of stats that you're not getting for your Sentry. And then same's true for like Wolverine. Null's looking good. How are you doing here? Same thing, bro. This is good. This is a lot. These aren't minor changes to your account. If you do these things, you are gonna see large increases in damage. These things, by the way. With him, you're going to be on a mission to save up obelisks, my friend. 6-star obelisks. So maybe run some dispatch with extra energy or something. I don't know. Maybe use some support tokens to get a couple if you're good on bios, which you're probably not. But you want speed universal 150 up top. That's the best, right? So if you can get 150 speed universal on the bottom, it's okay. If you can get like just under 150 speed universal up top, it's significantly better, like a big increase in damage. And also, since you have it at 70% and on the bottom, he has to get this Combast Blast damage increase first. Then that proc plays out, then it will give him the speed universal damage. So a lot of gains to be made on your CTPs, which is cool because it's something that is very free to play friendly. You just need to save up obelisks. Good to go. What's up, Saksham? What's going on, man? Is this, whose account is this? Is this whatever? Who am I looking at? Because yeah, those, if you're struggling with anything, honestly, switching up these CTPs is going to make a big difference. Like that one's good. Storms will make a big difference. Nulls is going to make a difference. Wolverines will make a big difference. This one will make a big difference on Venom. And yeah, so that's like over half these CTPs. Yeah. That's going to be a big increase in damage, brother. I'm not even joking. Like start with Storm. Re-roll this so it's 55 here and 7-second cooldown on the bottom. It'll make a big difference in your damage. I know these guys are PvP tunes, but again, with the CTPs, that's a big part of it. Certain numbers on the CTPs are always the most important, right? And then like Venom here. The 10-second cooldown basically makes it so... Oh, thanks, INL. Takes a village, bro. Yeah, so you got some big things to do here. It's good. This is going to mess up his rotation. It won't line up right. So you'll never be doing the right amount of damage with Venom unless you fix this. This is true for almost all characters that use Rage. You need 0.9 per one, which will give you the 7-second cooldown, which will make the Rage proc line up with his rotation correctly. Also, Uru, brother. Got to get them Uru. Start with 4 stars if you're broke. Make sure every character has at least 2 energy attack or physical attack Uru, whichever they use. Yeah, like you don't need to wait for Odin's blessings. Storm should have energy attack Uru. In theory, if you wanted to. You'd get more damage out of her. What do we got going on here? Yeah, absolutely, man. You got to get Uru on these guys. It's a bunch of stats. and then I can't see your stat page. You know what I mean? Like the details page where it shows you your stats. But Crazy Diamond, good song. Multiple good songs, actually. There's a song by Pink Floyd that some of you are familiar with, called Shine On You Crazy Diamond. A very, very good piece of music. But then there's also a song by a band, Floater, that probably none of you have heard of, that's from where I live. And they have a song called Diamond. This is also a very, very good song. What's up, Ramon? How you doing, young man? Anyways, yeah, get Uru on these guys. Get them energy attack Uru and stuff at least. Look at your stat pages, the details page. If they're under on crit rate, crit damage, give them Uru to give them the stats they need. And you can replace them with Odin's blessings later. You know what I'm saying? And like here, you want physical attack Uru here, stuff like that. So watch out for those. Also waiting on a uni here, it looks like. I gotta keep moving here. Let's see. Nice, that is rolled properly with 200 on the bottom, but needs an ISO set, needs Uru. So you just need to farm, you know, like use your energy efficiently, make sure you're getting into dispatch, getting the extra things you need. Yeah, because you need a lot of rerolls on these, man. Cards are more important than Uru. Yes. Much more. Cards apply to all of your characters. So changes made to cards apply to everyone. Uru and Odin's blessings only apply to the character they're equipped to, right? So, yeah, and they're also, cards tend to be more impactful stats, depending. But you need everything, right? So you're saying you were having trouble, like, dishing out enough damage to push through stages. That's where, like, having Uru, properly rolled CTPs, all that stuff is really going to come into play. Because, yeah, you're going to be able to clear stage 1, or whatever, I don't know, 1 to 9, maybe, depending on the boss, with this kind of setup. But once you start pushing further, this is going to hurt. It's going to make it feel miserable. You just won't be able to do enough damage. So hopefully that helps. I'm going to stop. Back this up, watch it again if you want. We'll get you another time if you're still confused, because you got a lot of stuff you could learn. There's guide videos on the channel too, but you're doing good so far. Work on those CTPs with the obelisks. Save up your bad obelisks for boost obelisks to reroll those CTPs. And yeah, you've got good characters. Like the characters you're upgrading are fantastic. These are good characters, right? Great character, great character, great character, you know, great uniforms, great character, great uniforms. So you have good uniforms and characters falling out your ears. You just need to get them builds. That's what you need to focus on. Getting them to tier 4, getting them Uru, ISO 8. That's going to mean some dispatch farming when you have extra energy. And yeah, just keep working on your cards. Craft this one up first. Finish this up. Leave this alone for now because you're fine to just leave this alone and you might replace it. And then, yeah, if you're going to re-roll, I didn't really go through your stats, and I'm realizing you're kind of a bit newer to this, so I will really quick. Crit rate here is a good stat to lock, but it's easy to get too much crit rate on your cards. So just something to keep in mind. As far as blue stars on this card, cold resist, you do not want to lock. All basic defense, I probably wouldn't lock. You do not have like a PvP setup going here. This is a very PvE-oriented set of cards. So for me, I don't think I would lock the all basic defense, but you can. It's a good stat, but it is a PvP stat. And you'll have to make sure you get crit damage elsewhere. Let's see what you got going on here. Resist, not worth locking. Resists are not worth locking. Crowd control time, again, is sort of a hybrid stat. So if we look at your stats, this is just your card stats. The ignore defense is low. You're like 10%-ish low on ignore defense, which means at some point you need ignore defense rolled on this third stat on one of these cards, right? So you could lock this here. You also could not. You also have all basic defense for this last blue star. You might just re-roll this. Well, you'll lose Pierce. This is a tough call. Nothing locked there. Crowd control time green. Nothing. You're good to lock it if you want to. If you want, I think you could safely lock crowd control time here. Thing is, and we're like locking this in, how to explain this as we go. This stat slot, this third slot on your P cards is shared with ignore defense. So you just need to make sure you get enough ignore defense on your cards. And then beyond that, this is actually a fantastic stat. So you may want to just lock a blue star. You know what I mean here? I don't know if I would lock crowd control time and all basic defense, because you have all basic defense here. And when this is the thing, once you start getting all basic defense locked on a bunch of cards, where's your crit damage going to go, right? And you do need crit damage on your cards. Just keep that in mind. And then, yeah, craft this up. What do you got here? Lightning resist blue. You're good to reroll this one. It's just a full reroll. No good blue stars here. Biggest things for you as a newer player, if you're choosing to reroll cards, careful with crystal costs to reroll. Sometimes it's best to wait for the anniversary or Black Friday for a discount. And also, tip number 2, measure 3 times, reroll or equip once. Triple check, double check, ask someone else, ask in Discord. Don't hesitate to be sure about what you're doing with your cards, right? That's a really good tip. And number 3, super important, do not lock bad blue stats like lightning resist, because they're blue stars. They are not worth locking to try and get to pierce. You will be haunted by them later. 3 good tips for your cards right there. All right, I'm gonna move on to see if we can get on to 1, maybe 2 more accounts here. We're going, guys. Go. Okay, 79. So we're pretty early here. This one might be a little easier to look at. Swords look fine for 79 on the badge. Just don't sleep. Make sure you're grinding on it, doing your otherworld battle challenges and all that stuff, getting you swords. Interesting. You have sort of a similar issue here, where like these aren't bad cards, but they're not the best cards, right? So that's, you're in that similar boat where, are you going to keep the Cable card and Spidey on your set? Like, you know what I mean? Are these locked in for good? That's the question you got to ask yourself. Because Luna Snow or Ghost Rider or Marvel Zombies is going to want to go here, right? Maybe Guardians of the Galaxy, but and then, yeah. Let's say you put Luna here, right? Okay, so you're looking to remove Spidey. Maybe put Ghost Rider there or something. So you do have one of the HP procs. I'm not sure if you're just going for the full hybrid set. And if you are, these cards do get in the way. You can keep Cable. You don't have to have the full set. You could do what? If you want the second proc, do Marvel Zombies. You could do Guardians or Ghost Rider. Cards are just in kind of a good place right now. There's a lot of good cards, a lot of good P cards, and not a lot of bait. The biggest problem we have right now is, I feel like, is that we have these 3 cards with Spider-Man, Cable, and Black Panther that are all just not quite as good as the best cards, right? Got a bunch of trash in the inventory. What do you got as far as stars here? Poison resist is no thank you. Resist. So this one's good for a reroll for sure. You will risk losing pierce damage though, I will say, and it's some of the only pierce you have right now, so that's worth keeping in mind. But there are no stats here that I would lock that are blue. And then here looks like maybe the recraft ticket, but I can't be sure. Best to save those if you do still have it. Crowd control time is okay, but you're gonna need dodge at some point. And then the rest of this is kind of, oops, yeah, so far. Yeah, resists are no good. Hold resist, his defense, hold resist. So yeah, no luck really so far. So, you know, if you want, man, you really could. There's no crystal cost to rerolling if you don't. Yeah, you could full reroll either of these cards, right? So this one's slightly worse. Fizz defense is not a stat you would lock, I don't think, at all, but it is better than what's on this card. But anyways, yeah, you're in a place where you could easily reroll either of these cards if you wanted to. But keep in mind, you do risk losing Pierce, so that's up to you. That's up to you. You could just wait for the anniversary. I'd probably reroll a card, though. I'd probably start with White Fox, as you are almost guaranteed to keep this card on your set. So putting work into it makes sense, right? This one you need to keep crafting, obviously. You need to finish the last 2 stars, see what you get. And then also, you have the proc here. Make sure you get that physical attack proc when you can. Obviously, you've got mythic cards are spoken for. You need to finish crafting. But when you can, try and get that physical attack proc. Yeah, and then I think you can just go for it. But do keep in mind, you're risking losing the Pierce, but that's the name of the game. And with 4 rerolls in your bags, you're probably good to, hey, you guys are here hanging out with me. It's the least I can do, man. Least I can do. Yeah, and you should be able to make some good progress there. What do we got going on here? Nice. You got that 7-second cooldown. We got some Uru, but make sure you get those energy attack Uru on there. She probably needs all these stats, but you really want energy attack. I don't know if you can... what's your ignored defense cards look like again? It's low, right? Yeah, you need like 10% more, so... I don't know. That's a tough call. Straight up. That's a tough call. I don't even know if you want to mess with it now because it's early, right, as well. So I'm not sure if it's worth messing with this. But yeah, eventually you would want energy attack. Yeah. There you go. You've got some here. Yeah. You got a couple. Theoretically, the energy attack is really important. Like, more so, I think, than having, like, your attack speed exactly capped. You'd be better off with a 6-star energy attack Uru. I don't know that for sure. That's just how I'm feeling looking at this. And I'd imagine that's... Careful with exclusive artifacts like this. Just because it could have been a reroll and it's not giving you anything here. Or Jane Foster could have had her cool exclusive artifact. Ayo. Do have that rage rolled properly, which is nice. Got the judgment rolled properly, which is also nice. You're probably not re-rolling artifacts yet, which is totally understandable and good. I don't know about magics on Ghost Rider. It's not the craziest thing I've ever heard of, but if you're a big Ghost Rider fan, you could check him out. I will say to my friends here, most of the Odin's Blessings that I equipped in the first 4 months of my account, I would take them all back. If I could have them all back and have never put them on those characters, that would be a good thing. So just keep that in mind. I think early accounts might be best served to just hang on to your Odin's Blessings. Don't even bother. These aren't in the wrong place. Like, you've at least got them on, you know what I mean? You've got like energy attack on energy attack characters and stuff like that, right? But I think saving them for at least half builds is a much better idea. I've got the ones on like Thor, Doctor Strange. I've got one on Black Widow, one on Magic. Like, I just kind of wish I had all those. So just a thought. I don't know if it's gonna... It's certainly not that big of a deal. I just know as a free-to-play, I don't get a lot of Odin's Blessings, so nice to really try and get them in the right place. That's why I'm being so stingy about even giving Odin's Blessings to Ares, because I'd like to. We have strikes we could give him. We're in a place where I could give him Odin's Blessings. I just want to be sure that I'm sure. So I want to play him a little more with the CTP of Rage, see how that goes. With your first PvP, big guy, it looks like Sentry's lining up for you, which is great. 3 tier 4s. The tier 3s are looking okay, but it looks like you're ready to kind of bring up some more juice, eh? It's like time. You need a couple more characters to build. Any thoughts? Like, yeah, why is my Storm doing lower damage than Venom? Let's go take a peek. Getting 20%. Could be rotation, my friend. It could be your rotation with Storm. Because with equivalent builds, they should be at least close. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, Storm shouldn't feel like she's lagging behind a bunch. So double check on the rotation. Make sure you're delaying the 3 long enough to get the buffs. Make sure that you've got the timing on the tier 3 skill correct. When she goes up in the air, you want to wait for her to do that like downward punch towards the ground and then cancel it. If you don't wait long enough and she doesn't punch down, you don't get all the lingering lightning effects, and those add a bunch of damage. Some thoughts? What's up, SB Grind? What's happening, brother? Yeah. You say you have a mighty energy you could give to a Gamora. Well, I would focus, like, especially if you don't have Gamora, right? like, which it looks like you don't have her in any state of build, which is fine. Totally. I would be more interested in Loki. Kid Loki is an absolute savage right now, and I would build him from the ground up and get that uniform at 40% myself. It's so good, man. Truly, it's a beast. It'll work for you in World Boss Legend, and it cooks in Alliance Battle. And as a striker, it's just so valuable for so many game modes to have him. So yeah, and especially with no Mummy Miles or anything like that, you're going to be leaning on Ghost Rider. And what's up, Ahmad? How you doing, man? You're going to be leaning on Ghost Rider and Loki for that kind of stuff, and he's cheap. He's a native tier 1, so that's a good option. Gamora is also a decent option because you can give her an energy, but then I'm kind of like, I don't know how long Gamora is going to be in the meta. Are you going to tier 4 her? Mighty Energy isn't her best CTE. A lot of questions about that one. But Loki, there are few to no questions as far as how good that upgrade is. So definitely something to look at. Consider. You've also got what? Like Doctor Strange. You need some like speed types up here. So Gamora or Gwenpool. Gamora's not a bad idea. Maybe it is like Loki and Gam Gam. Because Gamora will start covering some of those speed and alien days for you. Well, yeah, this is true, but A, I don't think she's going to be. And B, you have to wait anyways by default pretty much. And B, you need speed types, man. So the other option is like Gwenpool. Which is an option, but Gwenpool, I just hate suggesting Gwenpool. I don't know why. I feel like she kind of needs a build to be good. Really leans on the tier 4 for a bunch of her damage. Much as she covers, and people were like, oh, she's got pierce damage. Well, it's all relative. She doesn't seem to be much better than any other character like this right out the gate for World Boss, so I don't know. But yeah, look at your speed types. Look at Kid Loki for sure. And watch, yeah, you can watch Phyla-Vell. Definitely for everybody. Watch these new uniforms. Phyla-Vell is accessible for free-to-play players, even though it's a bit of a pain. You can build her. So keep your eyes peeled. And then watch for Mephisto in the future. These should be your two, kind of like you should be locked in on these guys. Maybe for the anniversary. Shoot. Who are you tier 4ing next? Any plans? Yeah, you're probably going to have to wait for the anniversary. Like, it's probably best to just wait for the anniversary. And, yeah, then if you're struggling with Storm, check the rotation. I see you saying that now, and that may be part of your problem. Probably is. Anyhow, I hope that helps, man. I'm getting kind of brain dead and really starting to feel like poo. So, I am... How long have we been streaming? A while. Man, I'm still getting, like, crappy drops in my stream quality. Weird. Anyways, I hope that helps you out, man. If you have any more questions, you can always check in the Discord. That was it, right? Yeah. 231. 231. 231. Okay. This needs work, my friendo. You with 231 on the badge, you should definitely have a sword of each color. You are missing a green sword, my friend. You need a green sword. So I would replace one of these energy swords as soon as possible with a green sword. And then keep pushing. And good luck on getting 6 gem swords, man. I don't know if you're free to play, but you really got to get every rune you can. I'm sort of like coming to that realization as a free to play. You get the swords to go. You got to use... Oh. You're either not free to play or you got lucky. Old ID? Is this you? So yeah, this is... You're like returning player, right? Yeah, Icon, we can get you tomorrow, buddy. We got all these today, so let's put, actually, let's undo that. This, yeah, we can look at yours tomorrow, Icon. Oh, this is your old account? And you've got a new one that you restarted, or is this the new one that you started? This looks like the old one, right? Or is this the new one? Is this the new one? This is the new one, right? Hard to tell. You purchased a lot of stuff. Yeah, okay. Pretty good, man. Except you got some resists in here. It's like half good, half bad. A lot of resists locked into that first card. A lot of resists locked into all these cards. Yeah, this card's half resistance. And you got all basic defense, all basic defense. All basic defense. I can tell you right now, you're going to be really cutting it close with the crit damage. I don't know if that's enough. Yeah, you're probably good. You're probably good. So maybe that's the perfect amount of all basic defense. Wild. What's the, is there another stat that can roll here? I'm just like tripping. No, not really. But I'm okay. I haven't felt like full blown god awful this whole time, so. Okay, she should stay away from me. I mean, I could say hi, but we should talk outside or whatever. Anyways, yeah, oh, that's good. There you go. You just need enough crit damage, and then the rest should be all basic defense anyways. So if your crit damage is good, then the all basic defense is beautiful. Okay. Let's see. Cooldown. What are we doing? Yeah, resist. Attack speed. Cooldown. Cooldown, crit damage. Biz defense, and crowd control. Yeah, you kind of, it looks like you're racing for 25% Pierce. Well, I could tell you where you could use a bunch of those crystals right now. Yeah, these need a lot of work. You're going to have to go back and re-roll these at some point. Don't want all these resists, man. You're missing cooldown, attack speed, or whatever the other one. Crit rate down here. You have like no crit rate on your cards. Anyways, you can see the issue. I tell you, I would try to fix that sooner than later. I wouldn't be locking any resists or anything bad on this card. I would only lock optimal stats. Cooldown, I think you need, so cooldown's good. I think you're good to lock the all basic defense here. I didn't see what your dodge looks like. 12% is very low. You're going to have to get some more dodge on here somewhere. You know, you get the idea. Yeah, what you've got, then you've just like kind of left these when you hit them with resists. Because yeah, there's a lot of resists in really bad places. You got resists in your attack slot here and stuff. Don't know. Yeah, do you have any P cards to reroll? Yeah, well, with 40k crystals, you just gotta wait for the right sales, though. Even if you have an abundance of crystals, there's no reason to be frivolous with them. At least wait for like a discount on gambling for cards, and then maybe gamble for cards, and really take a shot at getting these rolled up correctly. You could. It's gonna take you a lot of P cards, man. So you got all those crystals. That's good. You could just go gangbusters for the anniversary. Get yourself a bunch of P cards. Try and reroll. All of these pretty much have the same problem. So going through them one by one is kind of difficult. You got to get the resists off of these cards, and all you really need to do is go through and make sure, first of all, you want an attack stat on every card. If you're spending or you have lots of crystals, I would go for all basic attack. Why not? It's going to haunt you later if you're playing for a long time. And then you're going to need to make sure all your stats are proper. You need enough cooldown, you need enough crit damage, and you need enough ignore defense, and then you need attack stats on all your cards. Dodge as well, and then as much HP as possible if you're going hybrid. That's it. That's what you need to know. And then what do we got in here? We got pretty good looking builds, I'm guessing. Yeah, speed universe 50. How you doing on? Man, people just give them OBs. They don't even give them the Uru. Yeah, you're working on builds here. Looks pretty good. Excuse me. 80-90 Clash. 200 Mighty Rage Wild. Conquest. Yeah, it looks like you're good with your CTPs and stuff. 0.9 per 1. Yeah, you got them locked in. This one's better with Combat Blast up top, but it's not really worth switching, in my humble opinion. 7 seconds. Man, these artifacts are killing me. Make me want to cry. Yeah, all your CTPs look good. Yeah, it's got to be your next tier 4. Grats in advance. That looks great. Nice build too, man. 7 seconds. Yep, with the artifact. Looking really good. 180.9 per 1. Beautiful. She would make a fantastic tier 4. He would make a great tier 4. Decent tier 4. Get that kid Loki. Yeah, get that kid Loki too. You got a bunch of great options here. Your tier 4 and him. Great tier 4. Great tier 4 with the kid Loki uniform. You can always work on Kang. Grab his uniform. If you've got 40k crystals, my friend, you could make some moves before the anniversary if you really wanted to. But yeah, looks good, dude. Everything looks like you're making good decisions with what you're doing, but it's like you could be more aggressive with what you're building. If you have 40k crystals, you could be, you know, make sure you're grinding out. You're gated by tier 4 mats, I assume, which makes sense. Which makes sense. Yeah, give me your IGN, Vero. We'll peek really quick. Or I know where to find you, actually. Matter. I think you're on my friends list, too, or in the Alliance or something. Anyways, I hope that helps, man. I got to stop. I'm going to lose my voice. We won't have a stream tomorrow. So hopefully that helps. I know that wasn't a ton, but that was a lot more account help than I planned on doing. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and hopefully it was helpful, and I'm not leading you guys to the demise of your accounts. Yeah, no, yeah, it's going to be materials you're gated by. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Understood, Destroyer. Cool, then yeah, you're probably just kind of waiting with us. Should I unequip for Rogue? Oh, I don't know, buddy. I don't know. Where you at, Viru? I know where to find you. I see you in timeline battles so much these days. I almost know your, yeah, I would have been right. Yours is one of the only, that's you, right? Yeah, I mean, that would be a weird coincidence. But then again, you know what? I don't know what in India or wherever you're from. No offense, obviously, if it's India, but there's a lot of like common terms and stuff. I don't know if they're names or just things or characters. I don't even freaking know. For all I know, this is some character from a TV show that I freaking have no idea. Or maybe this is a super common Indian name. I got no idea. No idea. I don't think so. I'll check here in just a sec. Wait, I don't want to fight you. I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. Not right now. No, it's not the time. We want to look at you. Excuse me, boyos. Let's see. It looks good. Cards are great. Great cards. This is like where it's at. All attack speed, crit damage. Just the resists are ugly. Other than that, looks great. Get your attack stat on the bottom, crit rate, all basic defense, max HP, ignore defense. Beautiful. Just need to fix the top and the bottom. Long way to go there. No worries. This one needs a lot of work too. You know that, I'm sure. These are very suboptimal stats. I don't know if you're just holding it because it's got 5% pierce, but this one's a bit rough. Needs work. And again, this one's got some decent stats as well. Cooldown's good. All basic defense is fine. Although we're not a lot of crit damage in here, eh? Are there? Is there? There's cooldown. There. Crit rate there. But yeah. Oh, there's one crit damage roll. So you do have a crit damage roll. I don't know if you want another one. I know it's a PvP set, so your preferences might be different. I might be able to, brother. At the same time, guys, this is a lot of help, and I do have a life, and I do feel like crap. And though my life gives me a lot of time to communicate with you guys in Discord and stuff, the help gets pretty tiring. So just bear with me if I don't respond, or probably not, because we're going to do more account help tomorrow. So there you go. But yeah, you'll want to balance the stats probably a little different because it's a PvP set. Certain stats obviously have higher priority with a PvP set. You're going to want a lot of crowd control time down. You're going to want, obviously, HP on every single card. Stuff like that, so. Max HP is already looking decent, though. That's just from the cards that you have. It's crazy. Easily get this well over 100%. Is that right? Is that right? One? No, I'm tripping. You already have a bunch. Yeah, you already have a bunch. Oh, you already have a ton. Not easily. You can get it to about 100%. Excuse me. I saw your stats. I got them wrong. Can you get any more? I think about 100 is great. That's really good. 100% is massive. Can you even get 100%? Because this is just about everything you can get. I don't know if you can maybe get one more HP roll on a bonus option or something. You're going to put Ghost Rider in here? Really? For timeline battle, punchy. Gotcha. Yeah, dodge is a bit low. But yeah, max HP looks good. And then obviously, like I was saying, you're going to have to just like monitor your other stats and decide how much you lean into crowd control time and HP and defenses and stuff like that over those other stats, right? So yeah, 80 something with Ghost Rider. Because yeah, if you take out Guardians, you're going to lose a bunch of HP. Can you even get like what? I got to go. I'm being ridiculous, but I want to know. I need to know. Someone in here will tell me. Who do we got? Who's the GOAT? I know this guy. Let's check out this guy. Oh, can I not look from here? That's right. Oh, boy. Silly. Silly. I just thought you were... I was pretty sure you can get over 100, and the set you had, I was like pretty sure you were close to it. Really? You gotta take Ghost Rider, huh? I think if you're like I think for a PvP deck, I like Guardians, but I'm an idiot, so maybe don't listen to me. Yeah, you're gonna need some quality 7, yeah. Thanks, INL, yeah. Just because like Guardians, so the way I understand it is Ghost Rider can be good. This is what GOAT says. I obviously haven't experimented here. I don't even know how I'd do that. Ghost Rider is going to give you the all attack proc for some extra punch in timeline battle is where it's going to matter, I think, the most. But Guardians just gives you really balanced stats all around. What's going on here? Yo, Miguel, what's up, buddy? And what's up, Marsh? How you doing, man? Yeah. Yep. Is that max HP 106.8? That's dope, dude. That's dope. Anyhow, my friends, you guys are great. It's been fun hanging out. This is like the most fun I can have being sick, besides hanging out with my wife. See how I did that? Because she's sitting right there. That was super sick. All right, she's got her headset on. She can't even hear me. All right, you guys, thanks for hanging out. If you enjoyed the stream today, had a good time, maybe you picked up some tips, ayo, go ahead, hit that like button. It helps us out a lot. If you want to see more of the live stream series, we do it every Sunday through Friday. We're doing it Sunday through Friday now, 7:30 a.m. Pacific time. Hit the subscribe button for notifications about those. Working on videos coming your way. I am Old and Gray. This is free to play, and I'll see you guys on the next one tomorrow. Take it easy, guys.